driving through Georgia in late July, on a day hot enough to make the devil sigh. Saw a homemade sign written in red, the Ryan County Watermelon Festival ahead. Well, I wasn't in a hurry, so I slowed down, took a 2-lane road to a 1-horse town. Was a party going on when I got there, heard a welcome speech from a small town mayor. He said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine, made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. When the band started playing, the Watermelon Queen said, let me show you something that you ain't never seen. She grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. She dipped down, spun around and do-si-do. She rocked back on her heels and dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she giggled, beat all you ever saw. Said, this is how we do the watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine, made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. If you're ever in Georgia around July, if you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. And I can guarantee you're gonna have a ball learning how to do the watermelon crawl. He said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine, made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Do the watermelon crawl. Have fun, you all. Do the watermelon crawl. I used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known, but you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle always dry, but when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth says Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I stay stoned on your love all the time. I could search from now till the end of time and never find another you. I'm so glad because I know you're mine. Someone to give my love to. I believe, my love, that you're one of a kind, for there's no one else like you. You're the light of my life, so let it shine. Someone to give my love to. Find happiness in loving you. I do my best, make your dreams come true. I will follow you to the end of the earth, for my place will be with you. I've taken you for better or worse, someone to give my love to. I find happiness in loving you. I do my best, make your dreams come true. Days of man and wife time are precious few. I will spend them all with you. Then beyond forever I'll wait for you. Someone to give my love to. Step right up, come on in. If you'd like to take the grand tour of a lonely house that once was home sweet home, I have nothing here to sell you, just some things that I will tell you. Some things I know will chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she'd bring the paper to me. Sit down on my knee and whisper, oh, I love you. Now she's gone forever. This old house will never be the same without the love that we once knew. Straight ahead, that's the bed where we lay in love together. Lord knows we had a good thing going there. See her picture on the table. Don't it look like she'd be able just to touch me and say, good morning, dear. There's her rings and all her things, and her clothes are in the closet like she left them when she tore my world apart. And as you leave, you see the nursery. Oh, she left me without mercy, taking nothing but our baby in my heart. Step right up, come on in. I stumbled from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He's dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride, son? I sit down in the front seat, turn on the radio. Them sad old songs coming out of them speakers with solid country gold. Then I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale, and he asked me for a light. I knew there was something strange about this ride. Said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Then he cried just south of Nashville. He turned that car around, said, this is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama. As I stepped out of that Cadillac, said, Mister, many thanks. Said, you don't have to call me Mister, Mister, whole world calls me Hank. Said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you mow on blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you mow on the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? But if you're big star bound, let me tell you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. down on the corner by the traffic light. Everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord of mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their windows to take a peek. As she goes walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. Now the girl can't help it. But up on Main Street by the taxi stand, there's a crowd of people in a traffic jam. She don't look back, she ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord of mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. Now the girl can't help it. And on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord of mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. Operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. I sure do need to tell her that I've thought the whole thing through. And now it's clear that she is what I should have held on to. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Postman, can you sell me a special kind of stamp? Want to send a letter from this crazy lonely man back into the wasted years of my living past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Losing my mind, going back in time to 1982. People say I'm a no good, crazy as a loon. 'Cause I get stoned in the morning, I get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tech hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, 'cause he's worried about my soul. Said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that is true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Old girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. Rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. The drunkard wants another drink of wine and the politician wants a vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another coat. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. I can't recall one time in my life I felt as lonely as I do tonight. Feel like I could lay down and get up no more. It's the damnedest feeling, I never felt it before. Tonight I feel like an old violin, soon to be put away and never played again. Don't ask me why I feel like this. Hell, I can't say. I only wish this feeling would just go away. I guess 'cause the truth, the hardest thing I ever faced, 'cause you can't change the truth in the slightest way. I tried. So I asked myself, I said, Johnny, where do you go from here? Then like a fool, I turned around and I looked in the mirror. And there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away and never played again. So one more time, just to be sure, I said, John, where in the hell do you go from here? And you knew there wasn't a nickel's worth of difference when I looked in the mirror. 'Cause there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away and never played again. Just like that, it hit me. Why, that old violin and I were just alike. We give her all to music, and soon we'll give our life.
Precious memory, how they linger.
This old smoke-filled bar is something I'm not used to, but I gave up my home to see you satisfied. Just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stove. My new home has past the flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. I've got everything I need to drive me crazy, and I've got everything it takes to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere's just right for heartaches, and thanks to you I'm always here till closing time. And I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stove, and my new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. I'm always here at home till closing time. I came crawling in last night like many nights before. Finally made it to my feet as she opened up the door. And she said, "You're not gonna do this anymore." She said, "I'm gonna hire Wino to decorate our home, so you'll feel more at ease here and you won't need to roam. We take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall, and a neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall." She said, "Just bring those Friday paychecks and I'll cash them all right here. And I'll keep on tap for all your friends their favorite kind of beer. And for you I'll always keep in stock those soft aluminum cans. And when you're feeling macho, you can crush them like a man." Said, "We'll rip out all the carpet, put sawdust on the floor, serve hard-boiled eggs and pretzels, and I won't cook no more. There'll be Monday night football on TV above the bar, and payphone in the hallway when your friends can't find their car." Said, "I'm gonna hire Wino to decorate our home, so you'll feel more easier and you won't need to roam. To take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall, and a neon sign will point the way to our bathroom down the hall." She said, "You get friendly service and for added atmosphere, I'll slip on something sexy and I'll cut it clear to here. Then you can slap my body every time you tell a joke, just as long as you keep tipping, well, I'll laugh until you broke." She said, "Instead of family quarrels, we'll have a barroom brawl. When Ham's Bear says it's closing time, you won't have far to crawl. And when you run out of money, you'll have me to thank. You can sleep it off next morning while I'm putting it in the bank." She said, "I'm gonna hire Wino and he'll decorate our home, so you'll feel more easier and you won't need to roam. Then you and your friends get off from work and you have a powerful thirst, well, there won't be any reason why you can't stop off here first. Said I'm gonna hire Wino and he'll decorate our home, so you feel more easy, you won't need to roam. Take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall, and a neon sign point the way to our bathroom down the hall. Said I'm gonna hire Wino and decorate our home. I got a good woman at home who thinks I do no wrong, but sometimes alone she just ain't always around. And you know that's when I fall, can't help myself at all, and I get whiskey bent and hellbound. Play me some songs about a rambling man, put a cold one in my hand, 'cause you know I love to hear those guitar sounds. But don't play your cheating heart, that'll tear me all apart, and I'll get whiskey bent and hellbound. Sure enough about the closing time, bounced on out of my mind. I end up with some honky-tonk special I found, just as sure as the morning sun comes, thinking of my sweet girl at home. I need to get whiskey bent and hellbound. Play me some songs about a rambling man, put old Jim Beam in my hand, 'cause you know I still love to get drunk and hear country sound. But don't play your cheating heart, that'll tear me all apart, and I'll get whiskey bent and hellbound. You know Hank's songs always make me